Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And we are going to finish off the Threat Level 5 Vault of Violence. We have already taken out the Deathless Guillotine, and now we're going to be going with Ronan, Red Skull, and Modok. We're going to talk about which champions I think are the best ones to use. We're going to talk about all the nodes, all the interactions, everything. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So at first, I was thinking that Juggernaut would be good for this. Now, there's a couple of things in Ronan's nodes that interact with his kit that make this a very annoying fight. First off, stacking power. So we're not gaining any power unless we get buffs. And whenever we gain a buff, we get 20% of a bar of power. Then, so I'm going to end up using Wiccan. But I was thinking about using Juggernaut, because Juggernaut does get unblockables. However, there's a few things. Juggernaut is not always immune to reverse controls, and the reverse controls mess me up so bad. So every time we do a well-timed block, we get a Fury, which gives us 20% of a bar of power because of stacking power. The problem is once we hit a bar of power, we get a Power Sting. With Juggernaut, that turns off his gem, which turns off his psychic shielding, which makes him susceptible to reverse controls. And once Ronan does, and we're trying to bait out special ones, Ronan will use a special one, which is unblockable because of Perforate. And my reflex is to make my thumb go towards him and away, and not away from him because of the reverse controls. And he gets stunned. And the more buffs you have on with Ronan, the longer his stun will work. So we're going to try and do this with Wiccan. And we're going to end with, we're going to try and see if we can turn off some of his buffs. And we're going to try and see if we can melt him down. Now I've got some boosts on. And he is just flat out immune to reverse control. So if we look at him here, he is just flat out immunity to reverse controls and armor break due to his mastery in arcane arts. Just flat out immune to it. So we should be able to bait out the special one, avoid it. I'm just going to have to do a bunch of well-timed blocks. That's it. Just going to have to be perfect with the well-timed blocks. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, there's... Okay, now we're going to back off. And, so perfect. Got it. Okay. And we're melting him pretty easily. Oh, there we go. Okay, unblockable. Got it. Okay, boom, there we go. And Wiccan very easily took him out. Very easily. That was a great fight, very easily, because I didn't have to worry about the reverse controls. There's a lot of other things and moving parts in this fight that you have to worry about, but I didn't have to worry about the reverse controls, which is the big thing, and I could just bait out special ones and then keep putting on those passive incinerates and just melt him. And you notice he melted pretty badly. Okay, so that was that fight. I highly suggest Wiccan or any other champion that is just flat out immune to reverse controls. Okay, so the next fight we're going to do is definitely not with Wiccan. It is going to be with Red Skull. Now, Red Skull has immunity to armor breaks. So when the attacker performs an intercept, their attack rating is increased by 200%. I'm not really going to worry about that too much. The defender gains 5.5% of max power when they strike the attacker's block. I'm not worried about that. The attacker cannot gain power, that's me, during the fight through normal means. Each time the defender reaches a bar of power, the attacker is granted one as well. Whenever the defender launches a special attack, the attacker loses an equal amount. So this is going to suck. We're going to do this with Angela because really it doesn't really matter with her her special attacks, and she can block non-touching attacks, and she can also doesn't worry too much about the special one auto block that happens after this. And lastly, whenever the defender blocks an attack, they gain an indefinite armor up. Upon reaching 5 of these armor ups, they're removed, and attack does burst damage. So we're not going to worry about that too much either. So we're going to go with Angela. Some other folks that we could go with might be Vox, maybe, or Serpent, maybe, or Beta Ray Bill. But we're going to do it with Angela, so we're going to begin. I have some boosts on right now. And we're going to open that gate, and we're going to go. And we're just going to concentrate on doing damage and doing well-timed blocks. That's really all we need to do. I don't want him using a special 2, however, which kind of sucks. That was a parry. All right, we're going to back off now. I don't want him using a special 2. That's what we want right there. So you notice I went right through. I don't want to do that too much. All right, good. That was a parry. I don't want to do that. We're not getting. All right, that was what we want to do right there. Ah, I tried to do it. Okay, we don't want to be in the corner. There we go. Yeah, we want to do as many of these heavy attacks as we can. Okay, let's back. We got him backed up a little bit. There we go. Nice, nice. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get it. I'm trying to get the spacing perfect here. Got him, got him. Okay, nice. Nice. And I didn't get the spacing right. Got to get the spacing right on that. Okay, we can hit him again with this. That didn't... Alright, can't. Got to get the spacing right on this. Got it. Spacing's not great. Nice. That was nice. Alright. He's almost there. God, there we go. Nice. Yeah. You got to get the spacing right on that last bit of the special 1. If you get the spacing right on that, you can hit him with a heavy, and that's where she increases her ability to do a critical. We were kind of stuck, dealing with not that great of damage, but, if you can juke and jive a little bit, you can get through it not too terribly with her. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess he lowers the ability accuracy of well-timed parry, well-timed block. So that was kind of a pain to do. Okay, next fight, which we're not going to be using Angela for, is going to be with this guy right here. And this is going to be Modok. So he's got immunity to poison. Don't care. Singularity, Modok is guaranteed a crit hit on every 5th attack rather than every 7th. Don't care. Bob and Weave 2, all the defender's attacks are guaranteed crit hits. This is disabled 8 seconds if the attacker dodges or intercepts. I don't care about that either. And then finally, Be Like Water. Whenever the defender is inflicted with a non-damaging debuff, they gain an unblockable. We're not going to worry about that. And the reason we're not going to worry about that is because we are using Nick Fury, and we're just going to bleed this guy out. That's really what I'm going for, is just to bleed him out completely. So we can block him. We can well-time block him, no problem, and just go through him after that. And at some point, we're going to get enough of Nick's charges to kind of end all the silliness of his auto blocks. Okay, and Nick's got these tactical charges that he gets. So well-timed block. And he got an unblockable right off the bat. And I think he got it because I got a right there. That's what it is. Okay, we're going to hit him with this. He's bleeding out. And the unblockable's gone. It's because of that right there. But he's going to be bleeding very hard right now. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Yeah, whenever I well-time blocked him, I put a non-damaging debuff on him, and when I did that, he becomes unblockable. But Nick can get around that pretty easily. So that is a very easy fight. Not a hard fight at all. So we're going to get our reward, another 1,000 of these. I don't know why they're giving these dumb crystals out. Nobody cares about them. And this is a Valiant level fight. Nobody cares about those crystals at Valiant or Paragon at all. They're just regular Cavalier crystals. They're worthless. I might get a 6-star out of them, and it's a really small chance. And then we need to so with this, there is this kind of parasite path that you have to take to 100% this, which we're going to do right now. There we go. We 100%ed it. And that means we get our profile pick, which is the profile pick for Deathless Guillotine. All right. That is what I have for everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody